Have you ever sat down at a Japanese restaurant, ordered something teriyaki, and wondered what exactly makes it teriyaki? It's one of those sauces that feels universal, glossy, rich, and just the right mix of sweet and salty. You'll find it brushed over grilled chicken, drizzled on salmon, or even bottled at your local grocery store. But here's the thing. The teriyaki sauce you know and love might not be the same one that originally came from Japan. Today we're diving into the story of teriyaki sauce, where it came from, how it's made, and why it tastes so darn good. Right here, on History of Simple Things. Let's start with the name itself. Teriyaki is a Japanese word made up of two parts. Teri, which means shine or glaze, and yaki, which means grilled or broiled. So teriyaki doesn't really refer to a sauce in its original sense. It's actually a cooking technique. In Japan, teriyaki describes the method of grilling or broiling meat or fish while coating it with a shiny glaze made from soy sauce, mirin, and sugar. That glossy finish, the teri, is what makes it so appealing. It's not just about flavor, but about appearance too. The goal is to give the food a beautiful, caramelized shine that looks as good as it tastes. Now, here's where things get interesting. Traditional Japanese teriyaki is surprisingly simple. The base ingredients are soy sauce, mirin, a sweet rice wine, sake, and sugar. That's it. No garlic, no ginger, no cornstarch. Each of these ingredients plays a specific role. Soy sauce adds saltiness and umami, that deep, savory note. Mirin brings sweetness and a subtle tang. Sake adds depth and helps tenderize the meat. Sugar enhances the glaze and gives it that beautiful caramelized look. The sauce is usually simmered until it slightly thickens and becomes glossy. Then it's brushed over grilled fish or meat, most commonly yellowtail, mackerel, or chicken. Japanese teriyaki is meant to highlight the flavor of the main ingredient, not overpower it. It's all about balance and subtlety, something that reflects traditional Japanese cooking philosophy. But if you've ever tried teriyaki in the US or anywhere outside Japan, you'll notice it tastes a bit different, sweeter, thicker, sometimes even smoky. That's because the teriyaki sauce we know in the West is actually an adaptation, a kind of Japanese-American creation. When Japanese immigrants settled in Hawaii and on the West Coast in the early 20th century, they began experimenting with local ingredients. Mirin and sake weren't always easy to find, so they substituted them with what they had, things like brown sugar, honey, pineapple juice, and even cornstarch to thicken the sauce. This fusion of flavors gave birth to the Western-style teriyaki sauce, a syrupy, punchy glaze that's great for marinating or dipping. It became so popular that it turned into a global staple, often used in ways that would surprise traditional Japanese cooks. Hawaii, in particular, played a massive role in transforming teriyaki into what it is today. Japanese immigrants in Hawaii mixed soy sauce with local ingredients like pineapple juice and sugar, creating a tangy sweet flavor profile that resonated with both locals and visitors. In Hawaii, teriyaki became synonymous with marinated grilled meats, especially beef and chicken. These dishes were often served with rice and macaroni salad, forming the backbone of what's now known as a Hawaiian plate lunch. This version of teriyaki was portable, practical, and flavorful, a perfect match for the island lifestyle. And when mainland America got a taste of it, it quickly spread through restaurants and fast food chains. That's the version that eventually made its way into bottles and onto supermarket shelves. Today, teriyaki sauce has gone way beyond Japan or Hawaii. It's practically universal. You'll find it in everything from burger marinades to pizza toppings, even as a glaze for ribs or tofu. In Japan, Teriyaki remains mostly a cooking technique, used to enhance the natural flavor of fish or chicken. But in other parts of the world, it's become a sauce category of its own. In the US, teriyaki-flavored dishes have become an entire cuisine style. You've got teriyaki chicken bowls, teriyaki burgers, and even teriyaki jerky. In fact, teriyaki has almost become shorthand for sweet soy glaze, regardless of how it's used. That's the beauty of it. It's endlessly adaptable. Let's talk about why teriyaki sauce tastes so good, scientifically. The magic lies in the combination of umami, sugar, and caramelization. When the sauce is heated, the sugar caramelizes, and the amino acids from soy sauce go through something called the Maillard reaction, the same process that gives seared meat its delicious browned crust. This creates layers of flavor, sweet, salty, smoky, and savory all at once. The glaze thickens, clings to the food, and gives it that signature glossy coating. That's why teriyaki tastes amazing whether you're using it on grilled chicken, pan-seared salmon, or even roasted vegetables. It's chemistry meeting culinary art. What's really fascinating about teriyaki is how it became more than just a sauce. It became a cultural bridge. It's a symbol of how food evolves when it travels. The original Japanese technique emphasized balance and restraint, while its Western adaptation leaned into richness and sweetness. And yet, both versions coexist, each one telling a story about migration, adaptation, and shared taste. Teriyaki is proof that authenticity isn't always about sticking to one version of a recipe, but about understanding its roots and appreciating its evolution. So, what exactly is teriyaki sauce? It's more than just a condiment. It's a story, one that started in Japan as a simple glaze and evolved across oceans into a global favorite. It's a reminder that food doesn't just feed us, it connects us. Every drop of teriyaki sauce carries a bit of that history. From Japanese chefs perfecting the glossy glaze, to Hawaiian cooks experimenting with local flavors, and to modern kitchens mixing both worlds into one delicious bite. Next time you taste that sweet, savory sauce, think of it not just as a flavor, but as a journey. One that began with a shine, teri, and a flame, yaki, and ended up uniting tables all over the world. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. If you enjoyed this video, please check out our other bingeable channels. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.